I've lost it. Where is it? This one? Nope.
No.
There. Hello, this is Tim from Two Blokes from Blighty, and as always, I am joined by my brother, Joey Fitz.
Hello. How are you doing, Tim?
I am good. I think it's gone back to being choppy again, though.
That's all right. Don't worry. It'll be fine because it's fine. My side, it localizes your recording.
All right, fine. That's fine. Joey,
You'll be
good week.
Yeah, good week.
Good.
Good week. Busy week.
Yeah, me too.
Work's been crazy, Tim.
Yeah, me too. Me
And,
too.
I'm interviewing for my own job tomorrow, so that's where we're at. So that'll be good. So, listener, by the time you hear this, I'll either have that job or I'll be homeless. So there's no middle ground here. If I don't get the job, they take the house.
They also kill your cat.
The cat that I have, is dead.
Yeah, it was called Mittens, but now it's just called Mitt.
I pre-killed it.
Saved them a job. Efficient. That shows a solid work ethic.
Sounds,
But
the
cat's not very solid.
I thought, how LinkedIn can I be? And I said, even if the company doesn't want me, I want to make this as efficient for the fucking company as I can.
Have you?
But I didn't swear because that's bad LinkedIn.
That's not professional. But have you ever seen that subreddit, LinkedIn Lunatics?
Yes, I have. And it's full of the worst people on the planet.
Oh, it's phenomenal. I love it so much.
Not okay.
No?
No.
Good. Joey.
How's your week been, Tim?
Oh, busy. I'm just leading training exercises at the minute, and it's been my entire month, and I'm growing kind of sick of it. But as of the time of recording, I will have my last one tomorrow, or tomorrow and Friday, because it's one session.
Okay, cool. Well, it's good. Good opportunity. They trust you enough to train other people.
Yeah, I guess.
And Tim, I like your jumper today.
Thank you. It's very dad-coded.
It doesn't have any funny memes on, which is bizarre for your clothing.
No, and I think my shirt is like a mouse under an umbrella.
Oh, okay. Well, we're back, so
it's a nice looking mouse though. It's like a painted style.
Okay.
Yeah. What's wrong with
Tim,
that?
anything? What has been your highlight of this week? We recorded a week ago. We've barely spoken since then.
I started Claire Obscura.
Ooh, now there's a highlight. Can't say too much because we are going to have it as an episode. Are we doing it in? What do I say? Are we doing it in Podmas or are we doing it in?
I think we're doing it in the new year.
Okay, maybe talk to Alex. I'm not sure.
By the way, small spoilers for the review. I bloody love it.
Because it's fucking fantastic.
It's fantastic. No, genuinely, it might be one of the greatest games I've ever played. Moving on.
Oh, really?
Genuinely, I like it that much. The thing I can't get over, and I'm going to talk about this in the main review, I know, I can't get over the facial animations. Like, they've got so much character to them.
They are characters.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like, you'll look at a character like Gustav, and it's like, holy shit, he is so well animated.
Yeah. I'm just looking. I really like the facial animation for Mael, for that meme that's around.
Which meme?
Have you seen it where it says parry?
And I've heard her do parry that like forever.
There you go.
That's terrifying.
It's a screenshot from the game.
I hate it. I hate it so
parry
much. It. But no, it's really good. Really bloody good.
It is.
What else? I started properly shiny hunting in Pokemon ZA. I know most of our audience have tuned out of this, the word shiny hunting.
I'm ready for a nap so you can tell us all about your shiny hunting.
Basically, all I'm doing is I'm going for a shiny dex in Legends ZA because that game prints shinies and I like a lot of the shiny hunting methods.
Okay.
Good. That's been about my week. What about you?
Good. I started the big plan for one of our bigger Podmas episodes.
Ooh.
And you know the one I mean when I say that. Is it a spoiler to say what it is?
Maybe.
Oh, no, it is. Okay, I'm not going to say too much. But it requires a lot of
Requires.
It requires. And I cut that out. Have you listened to this week's Two Blokes?
No, not yet.
I cut out about 12 minutes of conversation.
Well, because it was just requirements.
No, because it was just us talking about the Epstein files, and it wasn't interesting in the slightest.
I fucking knew it would, like, a law lecture was going to be not interesting, but still.
So when it gets to it, it says, right, let's dive into the Epstein files, and then you just hear the Spanish flea music, and text pops up and says, Tim and Jerry talked about the Epstein files for 12 minutes, so I cut it all out. Which was good.
Phenomenal.
There was something I was going to tell you about, but I can't remember what it is, Tim.
Good.
Good.
Good episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I going to tell you about?
I don't know.
Oh, I am going to see a film on opening night.
What is it?
Next week? No, next Friday. Week on Friday.
Oh, it's that one.
It's Five Nights at Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Are you going to see Five Nights at Freddy's 2?
Not on opening night. I have plans. I'm going to be on a boat.
What? No, okay. Forget what I was talking about. What are you talking about?
I'm going to be on a boat on Friday for an evening.
What are you doing on a boat?
It's a team night out at work, and then about a week later...
Right, you are giving me nothing here, Tim.
What do you mean?
What are you doing?
I'm going on a boat for a bit.
But what are you doing on the boat?
I don't know. I'm going around the water in Bristol. I don't know.
God.
I don't know.
How long have we been doing this podcast, Tim?
A little while.
4.5 years.
Wow.
4.5 years, and you cannot elaborate on a single fucking story.
I don't know, because I don't know anything that's happening there. I know we're going
on
a boat.
Is it a bar? Are you going there for drinking? Are you going there to dunk the manager in the water? Are you fishing? What are you doing on the boat?
I think if I dunk the manager in the water, he might come out with more E. coli than human.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah. Although I did hear that Bristol's
you still
water...
didn't tell me what you're doing.
Hang on, this is related. I did hear that Bristol's harbour water is just below the mark of E. coli safe. So it's just about safe.
Is this the content that you want to put out? Is this what you're going to record and say, I am proud of having that conversation and it was worthy of it being recorded for people to listen to?
I've heard the thing that makes it vary is whether or not it rains.
What are you talking about?
The river. What are you talking about? He is calm. He is zen.
He is collected. He is not talking about the safe levels of fucking E. coli in the water.
He's calm. He is zen. But most importantly, he 10 out of 10. Were you pressing a panic button on your nose? What are you doing? I listened to a thing this week, and I want to tell you about it because it is mental.
Is it more interesting than everything that you've said so far?
Yes, because I couldn't quite believe it. So I was listening to a thing about these two young lads called the Abernathy boys, I think they were, in 1900s America, right?
Right.
We're going to do a mini weird history here.
I have a little weird history for you as well.
Oh, interesting. Do you want to do yours first, and then we'll get to mine?
No, I wanted to hear yours first.
All right, cool. So the story that I heard starts out with Teddy Roosevelt. Now, obviously, Teddy Roosevelt, big president, big on hunting, loves to hunt. And he's basically smoking in the White House with a bunch of his buddies. And one of them's like, I know a guy who hunts who hunts wolves with his bare hands. And Roosevelt's like, fuck yeah, let's set up a hunt. So this guy, he meets up with this guy called Jack Abernathy. And they chase these wolves for 2.5 miles. And eventually, Jack jumps off his horse and onto the back of this wolf. And he gets his fist and just crams it down this wolf's throat. Right?
Right.
To the point that it can't close its jaw. So then he ties that jaw around his arm. so it can't move. Then he ties the feet up, and then as he pulls his hand out the wolf's mouth, he gets like some rope and pulls it so like it's constantly closing, so he can't like bite him properly. And like Roosevelt's words were something like, "That is the best thing I've ever seen. As soon as your hand is free, I want to shake it."
Okay.
Good quote. But then that guy went on to have like 5 kids, like 3 daughters and 2 sons, and the 2 sons are the focus of the thing.
All wolves.
All wolves. He had a wolf wife. The mom, also known as a wolf, died.
Well, she was a wolf, so she got hunted. Yeah,
makes sense. He did cram a fist down her throat, just like raw.
Look, we're not here to kink shame.
No, not at all. Sidebar: no wolf in history has ever been prepared for that in the wild.
I think his wife might have actually been 2 wolves in a trench coat.
Could have been.
Yeah,
but he has 2 sons called Bud and Temple. Now, at the time of the story that this thing I was listening to focuses on, Bud is 9 years old and Temple is 5 years old. I want you to keep those ages in mind because they are particularly important, right?
Okay.
Bud and Temple say to their dad, "I want to travel across America on a horse in like 1905, right?"
Okay.
Bad idea. But the dad is just like, maybe, let's build up to it. So the kids end up drawing their own map of America, which is definitely not going to be accurate, but hey ho, here you go.
It sounds like how I would travel across. That's actually how you would travel across America.
Yeah, I've drawn my own map. It's fine. It's a reference. And the dad's like, you know what? That's a pretty good map. If you can get to Oklahoma and back, to New Mexico and back from Oklahoma on your own, then great. I'll let you do America. So they end up like spending 2.5 weeks traveling on horseback, this 9-year-old and this 5-year-old from Oklahoma to New Mexico. And the 5-year-old needs something like a fence or a wall or something to stand on when he's like getting on and off his horse because, he's 5. And when there's nothing around, he just kind of has to climb down the horse's leg.
Right.
So there's one point where they're camping out in the middle of nowhere. I'm not entirely sure where. And they drink some water and it gives Temple, the 5-year-old, diarrhea. And like he's having to get off his horse every couple of minutes to shit himself. And there's
having to is strong. You could just do it.
You could probably just do it at that point. But there's one point where he jumps off the horse so quick to shit himself that he sprains both his ankles.
My ankles, they're surely broken.
But like they get into this town finally, and the first thing that Bud does is tell all the town. It's like my little brother broke both his ankles shitting himself.
Okay.
And the little brother's like, "Oh, my reputation, it's ruined." Then the mayor of this town is like, "Hey boys, do you have a gun?" And they're like, "Yes, we have a shotgun, and we use it to protect ourselves from wolves because there's one night where they got surrounded by wolves, and the only way they could not be eaten by wolves was to shoot their own fire to rekindle some shit, I guess, because of the sparks and smoke." And
where is this going?
I don't know yet because I still haven't finished this yet, but it's mental.
Sorry, you're telling me a story that you don't know the ending to
yet. So they end up getting to this city in New Mexico, and the dad's there, like, great, cool. And they spend a week there, and then the dad gets a train to Las Vegas, and then is like, all right, see you at home.
Nice.
And they end up getting home, and there's this whole parade and marching bands, and the mayor's there, and the fire engines are there, and the mayor's like, I'm going to give you boys the keys to the city. Here, make a speech. And Temple, the 5-year-old, gets on top of this fire truck in his speech, and I'm going to quote this verbatim because it's stuck with me. I like fire trucks.
Yeah.
Because he's 5, is my point. So afterwards, they're like, "Oh, Dad, can we go across America? Can we go to New York?" And he's like, "Okay, we can do that." So they end up riding on horses from Oklahoma to New York. And the dad gets a train to New York, or to New Jersey, because he meets them there and is like, "Hey, son, well done, you did it." And then the dad's there with them. at the like New York parade, where like he's being like they're in a complete procession, like going through New York behind the president's car, like in this massive parade with like 1 million people there.
Okay.
And while they're there, they end up getting a tour of the city in a car, and they can't get over a car. They've never been in one. It's blowing their minds, and they're begging their dad to get them a car, not a family car. They want a car for themselves, right? And the dad's response, this fucking wolf fister, has said, "Oh, we can't get a car because there's not one small enough for you two, because they're 9 and 5, right?" And so they're wandering around New York for a couple of days, and they see a child driving a car because there's no age limit at that point.
Yeah.
So they run up to the car because cars don't move very fast in 1905. And they're just like, what model is that? And it's like, it's a brush. So they end up taking the 9-year-old and a 5-year-old for a test drive and then buying a car. And the dad also buys a car. He buys like a Maxi Roadster, I think it was, which is like a luxury car at the time. And he also hires a chauffeur, not for the boys, for himself, so he can just drink the entire way back to Oklahoma.
I'm back on board. Yeah, that's good.
So they get to Cincinnati, and Temple gets out of the car before it's done moving, and Bud, the 9-year-old, is driving. And I guess in a panic because the 5-year-old brother has jumped out of the car, Bud runs him over.
Yeah.
And it because the car is so high, it basically knocks him down and then travels over him. And the dad gets out and then yells at Temple for being run over, right? And then in an interview at I don't remember where, but they were doing speeches at like the House of Congress and the House of Representatives and whatever. He was like, Temple was like, it was really foolish of me to get run over, and that's where I've gotten to in the story. But I am fascinated by this weirdo family and their abusive dad.
This weirdo family is just an improv group that said, and then.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah. But it started out with the dad basically face-fisting a wolf, and now his 9-year-old son ran over his 5-year-old son.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah. What about you? What's your little weird history?
Fist a wolf. Tim.
Yeah.
Have you ever wondered...
Yes.
Actually, this reminds me of something else we need to talk about that made me laugh quite a bit. Have you ever wondered about Napoleon's penis?
Why do I think I know where this is going?
Why do you think you know where this is going?
I think I've heard something recently about his penis.
What? Something recently about his penis?
It's ringing a bell.
I've heard something recently about his penis, and this is what I'm telling you.
What? It's ringing a bell.
I'm sure it is if Napoleon's lucky.
Ooh.
So, Tim, Napoleon, when he died, had an autopsy. And part of his autopsy, for some reason, in Paris, they cut his penis off.
Cool.
Because that's what you do.
Why?
Now, the people who performed the autopsy promised all of the body parts go back to Napoleon's family so that he can have a proper burial, funeral, whatever they want to have him.
Aye.
But he didn't give back the penis.
So, okay.
Instead, he kept the penis for a number of years.
I think I say a number of reasons. Jesus.
And, well, you know, man's got needs.
Man's got needs. Gets very lonely in a mortuary.
Until he decided to gift it to someone as a family, as like a gift for them and their family.
It's what all the housewives are talking about this season.
He gifted it to the town priest.
What do you mean he gifted it to the town priest?
The man who cut off Napoleon's penis gifted it to the town priest.
What, like, is it going to be used as a prop in church? What are we doing?
He claimed, and this is the quote from the article I've got in front of me. He called the penis, the fact that he cut it off and it was in his possession, quote marks, highly fanciful.
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 That's the word we're going with, is fanciful.
Yep.
Good.
This was in 1822 or 3. Can't remember.
Okay, so a good 80 years before the Abernathy boys did their thing.
No wolf fisting in my story.
Nope.
Nearly 100 years later,
Mm-hmm.
1916.
Yeah.
The penis changed hands again from the priest's family. The penis stayed with the priest's family for about just shy of 100 years.
What an heirloom.
It's a bit of a grey area what happens with it next, but it came back into people's possession when it says that it was smuggled out of St. Helena and remained with another family when the Maggs Brothers, a book-selling company in London, purchased it in 1924.
Okay.
Just bear in mind, Napoleon died in 1821.
Yeah, so we're going on 200 years at this point. No, 100 years. 100 years.
And then the Maggs Brothers sold it to ASW Rosenbach, who was a Philadelphia-based bookseller. For some reason, people who sell books are desperate to have Napoleon's penis.
What is this connection?
I don't know. It went on display in New York in 1927.
Okay, I mean, at least it's in a museum now, I guess.
Mm-hmm. The Time magazine did a piece on the exhibition of Napoleon's penis and described it looking
Penis of the year.
looked like a mistreated strip of buck-stained shoelace.
Jesus Christ. What a legacy.
Or likened it to the look of a small piece of leather or a shriveled eel.
A shriveled eel?
A shriveled eel. Now, Tim, this did not stay in the possession of the New York City Museum of French Art. It was sold again through auction to James Conwyn.
James Conwyn.
He was a collector of items relating to Napoleon.
Okay.
And instead of calling it a penis, he referred to it as a certain part.
Just a certain part, okay.
Just a certain part. A urologist and artifact collector named John K. Latimer purchased the item, the certain part, in 1977 for $3,000.
Okay.
Or the equivalent of $15,567 in 2024's money.
Jesus Christ.
And it is still with the Latimer family in New Jersey. Now, his daughter, John Latimer's daughter, owns it, has it in her possession, and won't sell it until she is offered at least $100,000 for the penis.
Someone will buy that, though. Someone will absolutely buy that.
Can I tell you what's really funny about this story?
What's that?
It's never been confirmed that it's Napoleon's penis.
Oh, so it could just be a piece of jerky that has been passed around.
It could just be a penis.
Great.
A penis. The preserved penis was described by Judith Presco in the New York Times as barely recognizable as a human body part.
That's how fellas take notes.
Dead Famous DNA from Channel 4 described it as very small, and it measured to be 3.8 centimeters or an inch and a half. That's quite big, isn't it?
That's adequate, I've heard.
I've heard that's massive. But yeah.
That's stupid. I love it.
The current owner has allowed just 10 people to view the penis, and it has never been seen on camera since it went to the Latimer family.
How many people have tasted it?
All of those 10.
Damn, they're lucky.
I found another article this week which made me laugh, and I thought I wanted to share with you, and that's what I remembered is the thing I wanted to talk about.
Go on.
Did you see the BBC News article this week about a dictator from World War II?
No.
Scientists have discovered that Hitler had a micro penis.
There's a lot of penis talk this week.
Well, this is what reminded me. I don't think there would be penis talk if I hadn't been reminded by my own story. But I think One, I think it's ridiculous that there's a whole article about it. It was like #1 read on the BBC for the day it came out.
Front page news.
Also, is there an insinuation that Hitler did what he did because he was overcompensating?
It's possible.
Because how small must it have been to overcompensate to the point of what he did?
I mean, you'd have to be pretty angry about it. There's a whole South Park episode on this exact thing.
Well, yeah, but they're not talking about Hitler. They're talking about Donald Trump.
Well, no. I mean the one where like people are just like angry because they got small dicks.
I'm angry. What?
I'm furious.
Tim, is that enough penis talk to get into the meat and bones of the episode?
Yeah, let's get into the meat and bones of the episode. But first, a little thing from our friends,
a little whip.
Josh and Alex over at Talking Smack.
Love Talking Smack.
Hey Josh, I'm finally ready to do something fun every Wednesday.
Alex, finally. We're going to talk superheroes, movies, animation, comics, and much, much more, right?
Yes, but we're also going to talk Star Trek.
Make it so, my friend. Catch Talking Smack every Wednesday on your podcatcher of choice. We will see you there, Smackheads.
Lovely stuff from those two.
Smack. Yeah, Talking Smack. I was listening to Josh's solo news episode today. He was quite disparaging about his solo style, but I really liked it. I thought it was really good.
He's got a great voice for it.
Well, he's just a great guy.
Good dude.
Just a lovely bloke.
Good
and
dude.
Also loves the Packers and Aston Villa. So
Go Pack Go.
What more could you want? Go Pack Go. And what's the other one, Tim?
Mon the Villa.
Up the Villa.
Ah, okay, yeah,
Say it.
Up the Villa.
Just, yeah, good man.
All right. Good. Right, Joey, this week, I've definitely not lifted a format from Game Changers or Mind Wipe.
Okay.
So we're going with a Desert Island Discs thing.
Yeah, I told Dan about this when you texted me yesterday, the day before.
Yeah.
And he said, you're stealing my idea. Completely jokingly. I'd like to say that he was very clear that he was joking. And I came back to you and said, Dan said, stop stealing Mind Wipe, you little shit. He would never say that because he's too lovely.
All right, but the concept is you are going to be stuck on a desert island and you are allowed to bring the following things with you. Mm-hmm. You are allowed 5 albums of your choosing, 4 video games, 3 movies, 2 books, and a random item of your choosing.
Okay.
Cool. How do you want to do this?
How do you want to do it? It's your episode.
Let's trade albums.
Okay. Would you like me to go first?
Sure, because I know you're going to hate my first album.
Well, is it Fleetwood Mac?
It is Fleetwood Mac, Rumours.
Well, I hate it so much.
Yep. I think Rumours is a masterpiece of album work.
I think Fleetwood Mac have one good bass line and everyone shags them for it.
No, they're good.
No, they're not.
They're great.
No.
All right.
Just no.
All right, so that's my first album. Joey?
Mine is The Spark by Nishikari.
The Spark is also on my list.
The Spark to me, and I did talk about this on Mindwipe, The Spark came out at a time where I was finding things quite difficult. And I find the themes in it are the music in it is so good at either making you elated or down that your mood can travel very quickly when listening to The Spark. And on top of that, there's callbacks to earlier albums. There's it's the album where they stopped trying to make up stories and themes of things that they didn't really experience. I don't know if you agree, but I think when bands start out, often their ideas and their songs are quite, they don't feel like real experiences. You have things like, and I don't want to pick on certain bands for no reason, but if you listen to something like Bullet for My Valentine, their first album is like all about a very fictional theme and fictional things that never happened. And then as they go on, it becomes about loss and life and traveling and all of these themes woven in as their life is experienced. And I feel like The Spark is where Enter Shikari became adults and stopped making their music about aliens attacking, even though there is a song on there about atoms revolting against humans. But that's just one song.
So I've got the Spark on there purely because Ed Shikari, much like you, are one of my favorite bands. I'd say they are your favorite, right? I mean, you have them tattooed on you.
I have
band.
six Ed Shikari tattoos.
There you go. For me, they're one of my favorite bands, and I was purely thinking about like a mental health and mental stimulation side of things when I wrote down the Spark, because to me the Spark is Ed Shikari's most experimental album. And
do you think?
Totally.
I actually think their latest album is more experimental.
No, I think I think the Spark is such a departure from their regular stuff.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong, I love Nothing Is True and Everything Is Possible. I think that's a phenomenal album. But the Spark for me is just so out there and so removed from what they do typically. And you're right, there's a bunch of callbacks and there's a bunch of really interesting like lyrics and pieces of music to dissect in there that I think it's one of these things that each time I listen to a track from the Spark, I'm able to take away something new.
Yeah.
And as a result, I think having that kind of stimulation is going to help on the desert island.
Yeah, and that's good.
So you've now got 2 of my albums there.
Yeah, shall I go next?
Go for it.
My next one is a band I'm not sure you even listened to. They're called Foxy Shazam.
I know Foxy Shazam.
Foxy Shazam's self-titled album.
Yeah, the Rocketeer's on that album, isn't it?
No, that's on Introducing.
Oh, is it? I love the Rocketeer, though.
So Foxy Shazam, that album has Bombs Away. That's a good one. What else has it got on there? It's got Bye Bye Symphony, Wanna Be Angel, those kind of ones. And it's an uplifting album for the most part. It holds a lot of sentimental value to me for reasons I won't go into on the pod because you don't want to bring the vibe down.
Sure.
But yeah, that album's excellent. Really is very good.
Good.
But I feel what I've done is I've done that thing with the Spark where I said the mood the music takes you dips and troughs. Sorry, not dips and troughs. That's down and down and down.
Yeah.
It peaks and troughs. So depending on how you're doing that day, I feel like sometimes you might just need some reflection music. Sometimes you might need picking up, and that's what I've done with my albums.
Nice. My next one that I've gone for is Inside by Bo Burnham.
Okay.
It's not my favorite album by any stretch of the imagination, but what this whole album does for me, for anyone who's watched the Netflix special, is it's clearly Bo expressing feelings of loneliness and isolations throughout the entire thing.
And you didn't think you'd be isolated or lonely enough on a desert island?
Well, my thought process for this was that, like, there's something about Inside to me that the reason I picked it is because there's almost like a sense of empathy there. Like he's the whole time he's talking about how he's alone and like he's this creative outlet. Like he's got this whole line in one of his songs, which is how can you be funny in trying to be funny when stuck in a room. There isn't much more to say about it. Can one be funny when you're stuck in a room? And like he's craving that not validation.
I've got to be back in a minute.
Okay.
Sorry. Where were we?
We were talking Bo Burnham, and we were saying that he's kind of craving that interaction with an audience again. He's kind of cut off from the world, and obviously it's framed very much in a COVID kind of sense.
Yeah. So are you seeking solidarity?
No, what I'm seeking there is a bit of empathy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know that it is empathy because he's not sorry for you
Well, no, but there's almost like there's a whole thing of misery loves company, and if you can relate to someone who is also cut off from the world, that's probably something.
I guess. My next album is Continuum by John Mayer.
Okay.
Just because I like John Mayer, and that's my favorite album of his.
Yeah, it's a good album.
It's got Slow Dancing in a Burning Room, Daughters, Waiting on the World to Change. All the good ones. It was before he went all country.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Something. I've gone for Skeletor by Ghost. You're not massively impressed with Ghost, are you?
No. Don't really
like
get the hype. Don't get the hype.
I really like him. And again, this is another one of these ones where it's like it's a big old experimental album. So I'm, again, drawing a whole bunch of stuff from it each time I listen.
Do you not think you get bored of experimental albums?
No, because like the whole point is that you like draw new things from it each time you listen to it.
No.
No?
You've only got 5. There's only so much you can draw.
Yeah, but like you don't listen to just the one album over and over and over and over again. Give me 1 second, sorry.
Uh-oh, Tim's got a spider.
No, there's a bug that's been going around my room here last hour, I would say, and I think I'm going to kill him.
Cut that. Peter will be onto you.
What are they going to do? They kill more animals. I have
Fair
no
enough.
idea where that's gone. Anyway,
Fair enough.
you giving Skeletor the thumbs down?
Well, it's not my Desert Island disc.
I suppose. Yeah. Right.
I would like to put in The Classic Symptoms of a Broken Spirit by the Architects.
I've been listening to some Architects lately. I've not really given them a chance before. Is there a song called Animals? Is that them?
That's the big one.
That's a good one.
And I also like them, 1, because they're heavy.
Yep.
But 2, because they go bleh.
Bleh.
Bleh. Sam something. I can't remember his surname.
Smith.
I was going to say Carter, but it's not Sam Carter, I don't think. Sam something, their lead singer, has an excellent voice, and I just really like it. But Classic Symptoms of a Broken Spirit is 2022. It's not the most popular one, but it does have my favourite Architect song, which is When We Were Young on it. And I just think what they do differently to other quite heavy bands is they keep it simple. Like there's quite a lot of production that's obvious in Animals and that album. And their newest album, which is called The Sky, the Earth and All Between, or something like that.
Yeah.
It just feels very clean, whereas their earlier albums, and I mean, I'm only talking 2022, so it's not that much earlier, but that album it just feels like friends have got together and recorded something they enjoyed recording, and I really like that in an album. Yeah.
It's good. And the last one I've got, it's a little bit of a cheat answer, but I think it still counts considering you can buy it as a separate album, is the Guilty Gear Strive soundtrack.
Okay, that's fair.
The reason for it being it's so goddamn varied. Like, there is so much variety in that whole thing, be that, fast-paced, like, blast metal soundtracks to, like, slower songs that are all about, like, reflection and what the people around you mean. And then we go back to, like, songs about survivor's guilt.
Okay.
It's just so good. Like, there's a reason that people joke that the Guilty Gear albums come with a free game. Like, there's a reason that people make that joke.
That's good. I like that. I need to find the name, sorry, of the album that I chose. I did write it down, but I've forgotten it.
Yeah.
But it's a step in a different direction. I chose this album because I think it's a self-titled album. I chose this album. No, it's not. It's not a self-titled album at all. I chose this album because my albums have been sort of very focused on like a singer and a guitar being the staples, and they're more rocky. And I like that music a lot, but it's not always what I listen to. And my 5th and final album is Bizarre Ride 2 by The Far Side.
Okay.
The Far Side, if you don't know them, are quite like late 80s, early 90s hip hop.
Right.
But they're a group of loads of different MCs, and their songs are just fun. They don't take themselves seriously. They have a whole song on that album called Your Mama, which is just them making your mum jokes at each other, and it's really, really quite funny.
All right.
But yeah, it's a very good, well-made, good beats all throughout, which I think can be quite difficult in a hip-hop album. Like, I think there are some songs that struggle every now and then, but it's just, I feel like when I listen to it, I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's good flow and shit.
That would be good flow and shit is how I'd call Bizarre Ride 2. You should check it out. It's really good. 1992 album.
I'll give it a go.
Yeah, nice.
Now it is going to be my turn to temporarily pause the episode. I will be right back.
Oh, he's going to kill the bug.
No, I've already killed it. It's just kind of all over the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to quickly clean that up. There we go. Now I'm properly back.
Nice. Did you dispose of the body?
Yeah. He's now all over a towel.
Gross.
Yeah. Well, it's going in the wash anyway.
Good.
Right. Joey, 4 games was next on the list. Do you want to go first or do you want me to?
I'll go first because you went first last time. Balatro.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
Just endless replayability.
Game of the year, Balatro. Shooter of the year. RPG of the year, Balatro.
FPS of the year, yeah.
Endless
replayability. We have sang Balatro's praises left, right, and centre, and it genuinely is one of my favourite games I think I've ever played.
Balatro is also on my list.
Rightly so.
I
have a real wild card. If you can guess what it is, I will. You can end the recording here, and we don't ever have to make 2 blokes from Blighty again.
I'm going to guess Driver 2 for the PlayStation 1.
No, sorry.
No,
I'll give you 3 guesses, and I'll even tell you what console it's on.
Go on.
PS2.
Jak and Daxter.
It's not Jak and Daxter.
It's a Jak 2.
It's not Jak 2. Is that
Jak
those
3
2
Renegade.
Guesses? It's not Jak and Daxter themed at all.
One
more guess.
Conflict Desert. No, Burnout.
It's not Burnout. Good game though.
Good game. Tony Hawk's?
No, Tim, just get on with yours. I'll tell you my wild
card.
Oh,
okay. So yeah, we've said Balatro, both of us. The next one I've gone for is Minecraft.
No.
Now I'm not normally a big Minecraft guy, but the thing I'm thinking here is that is limitless creativity, and I think you're going to need a creative outlet.
No,
just disagreeing.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you my wild card yet. I'm going to tell you my next one.
Go on.
Clair Obscur.
I did think about that one as well.
It's just got a great story.
Yeah.
Just love the story, and I would get better at it. I told Tim for my playthrough I had to drop the difficulty, but I would like to get to the point where I can expert Clair Obscur.
That'd be fantastic.
Parry everything from start to finish.
Yeah. My next one is Street Fighter 6.
Okay.
It's the only fighting game I've got on this list purely because I think Street Fighter is the fundamental fighter.
The fundamental.
It's the mental fighter. And plus the amount of game modes and variety that's available in Street Fighter 6 is unprecedented for a fighting game. There is an entire open world RPG.
Nice. Tim, I just got a message. I'm sure you got the same one because you're in the group from your stag do.
Yeah.
Is there another Joey going?
Yeah.
You don't know 2 Joeys.
I do know 2. I know a couple of Joeys.
No.
I do.
I'm the one and only. Can you put in there? Can you put a clip of I am the one and only?
No need. We've just done it.
No, you need to put it in.
It's to the point we get copyright struck if we repeat the sound again.
I am the one and only.
What's your next game?
My next game is Football Manager 2012.
I probably should have seen that coming.
2024.
Is that your PS2 game?
No.
I was going to say.
That's not a wild card.
Hang on, isn't that 4? Hold on, you've had... How many games have you got to put down?
3.
Balatro? Clair Obscur. Oh, okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, that makes sense.
Football Manager.
Yeah.
Yeah. More endless replayability. I can also put on a big trench coat and put on a Arsene Wenger and go, I will play Swedes back today because that is how I will counter my opponent. That's a good football joke.
That's a football joke for all the football fans.
For all of our football fans, Dan. Yeah, but it's Arsene Wenger, so actually he won't like it because it's Arsenal.
Yeah.
Classic Arsenal when they were much more likeable. Would you like my final one, my wild card?
Yes. Oh,
Tim?
Have I lost you?
Oh, he's frozen. This is the cursed recording.
Oh, you're back?
I am. Cursed recording, Tim.
All right,
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Would you like my fourth one, or do you want to do your third?
So I'm on my fourth.
Oh, okay. So you do your fourth then.
Bloodborne.
Yeah, good.
Yep. It's my favorite of the FromSoft titles. It's dripping in story and atmosphere. It reminds me of your average day in London, and it's good. It's really bloody good. Great soundtrack, lots to discover, lots of varieties of playthrough. You can get infinitely better at the game. That plus the Chalice dungeons are infinite replayability. Thank you.
But would you want to?
Maybe. Could probably find some more fun dungeons like the Cum dungeon if you remember that.
No. Well, yes, I do. It was meant to be wax, but it's just like cum.
No. It's one of the Chalice dungeons. If you type in the thing as like just the word cum, it comes up with a really broken dungeon with an unfinished boss.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Tim wants to turn an island into the cum dungeon.
Well, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah. Where else are you going to get your protein?
Are you? Would you like my my wild card?
Yes.
Dark Cloud for the PS2.
Oh, what a game! I've got it on the PS5.
I haven't played it for 15, 20 years, maybe.
Yeah.
But when you sent me this and I saw 4 games, I instantly thought, I'm gonna put Dark Cloud on that list.
I might go back and replay that at some point.
I fucking love Dark Cloud.
I have no idea if it holds up today. I don't see why it wouldn't.
It's not going to be on Steam, is it?
No, but it's on PS5.
You will have a PS5.
No, that's why I'm saying I'll replay it.
Yeah, but that's no good because I said I want to replay it.
Well, I'm saying I also want to replay it.
That's okay. Well, I can replay it.
Yeah.
Fuck off, Tim.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Tim.
What are you doing? Dropping stuff.
So mad I
Butterfingers over there.
So mad I split my phone case in half.
He's ripped a phone in two.
I have.
Jesus Christ. All right, 3 movies, Joey.
Yeah, okay. So, number 1.
Yep.
I didn't get this far. I haven't thought this through. Number 1, Rubber.
What, with Roberto the sentient tire?
Yeah.
Good.
I'm doing these on the fly because I didn't think of any movies. I forgot to think about movies.
I mean, genuinely, the cinematography in Rubber is actually quite good.
Yeah. That's why I chose it too.
Yeah. For me, I went with Parasite. It's my favourite movie by Bong Joon-ho. Absolutely elite movie, and there's always details to pick up on.
There is, like all of the parasites.
Yeah. There's one now.
Ooh. What are you saying, cheeky fucker?
Not you. It's wriggling by as I splat it on the wall.
Then I'd have 7.
Okay. Any reason, or?
I love 7. I really like 7 because I did loads of modules on it at uni, and I feel like when you do 10,000 word essays on about 4 minutes of cinema, you should hate it, but it made me love it even more. It was the only essay I did at uni that was 3 times longer than my entire dissertation, and it was all about the use of colour in a scene when they're walking towards a sex dungeon. It was great. One of our modules, because I studied film and television production, and one of our modules was to recreate the dinner scene where Gwyneth Paltrow first meets Morgan Freeman.
Mm-hmm.
And I've told this story a few times to people. I'm not sure if I've told it on the pod. We had to recreate it and do it our best shot for shot. And we had to put together, and our teacher said, we have all of the same equipment that they used on this film. So you could recreate it shot for shot, obviously without the green screen and all the stuff in the background.
Sure.
But we had a set, we had the camera rig, we had all the lighting, we had a props department. He said you could basically recreate it. So all of the people who were studying DOP, director of photography, including me, went away and scribbled away in our notebooks for days on end. How can I get this? Oh, that doesn't look right. That looks too bright. That's not giving me the right image. It's not the right lens on the camera, blah, 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 blah. And I thought, I'm wasting my time here. And I emailed the director of photography on 7. I found his email online, Darius Kunji. I thought, I'll take a shot in the dark. And within 2 days, he had sent me the entire floor plan for that scene of Seven.
That's really cool.
Fucking awesome.
That's awesome.
And he went on to make other films like The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio. And a film which you should watch, it's not on my list, but maybe it should have been, is Delicatessen.
Okay.
It's a French film about the end of the world. Everyone lives in this hotel. It's bonkers, but it's so fun.
Sounds interesting.
It's really good.
My next movie, I've gone with Airplane.
Okay, cool.
It's obviously not as deep or as sentimental as it is to as a film for me as it is to something like Seven with Joey, but it's my favorite comedy, and every time I watch it, I pick up a new joke. I love it.
It's good. It's good. I would have Cars 2.
Understandable.
I wouldn't have Cars 2. I can safely tell you that Cars 2 is the fucking worst in the franchise.
Having seen the whole thing, of course.
I have seen. I shit you not. I've seen the whole thing.
I don't doubt it.
Well, my son fucking loved Cars for a while. It was the only films he would watch. To this day, I think, apart from the spin-off Planes, which we've watched, I think it's the only films he's watched end to end.
Have you seen the theory online that the Planes movie soft confirms the existence of a Cars Hitler?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Because there's like a whole World War II section in there.
Yeah. I mean, the plot line of Cars 2 is a secret agent plot line where a secret agent played by Michael Caine is trying to stop the assassination of the Cars version of the Queen.
Brilliant.
And like deadly serious.
Brilliant.
Cars 3 is good. Cars 2 is bad. But Cars 1 is what I'd go for.
Understandable. Is that your actual third pick?
Yeah, because I didn't think about films.
All right, good. The last one I've gone for is The Wild Robot.
Oh, yeah. I'm still yet to watch it. You and Josh from Talking Smack love this film.
So it's not the most deep on a story level, this film, but
it's pretty.
Oh, God, it's pretty. It's one of these films. There's a whole concept in animation called every frame is a painting, where you need to make every single frame have some sort of meaning to it and like some sort of impact to it. And it feels like these guys took that literally, because every single time I could pause this movie at any frame and it would genuinely look like a painting, brushstrokes and all. Like, it's so pretty and so detailed, and they didn't need to do that. And like, I don't know, I just feel like if I was on an island, I could just pause it and just leave it on that frame for a day and be like, cool, a new piece of art.
You could watch it frame by frame, one frame a day.
Yeah.
It's like there's Twitter accounts that do like The Office frame by frame.
Those things are psychotic.
They are. I like the Peep Show one.
I've not seen the Peep Show one.
It's the same as the Office one, but it's sole subtitle.
That makes sense.
4 nods, Jeremy.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Nice. 2 books, Joey.
I'm going to do them 2 together because I don't read much.
Me either.
And this was a really tricky one. When I did Mind Wipe, I actually asked Dan to omit the book section because it would make me sound like an idiot. I would take The Price of Football.
Okay.
Which is an expert in football finance and all of his workings out and how he uses accounts on Companies House to determine the health of financial status of a football club. I gave it to someone I used to work with to borrow, and he was a maths teacher, and he said, he gave it back to me and said, never finished it, too mathy for me.
Interesting.
I would do that because, one, it's quite thick, and if I needed to use it as fire kindling, I could.
Sure, smart.
But also, if I couldn't sleep, I listened to the Price of Football podcast to put me to sleep. I find it really interesting, but my God, sometimes the things I find interesting are very boring.
I'm like that as well. Like
I listen to the Price of Football to put me to sleep.
I'll sometimes just be like, do you know what? Logistics of trains, give it to me. Just something like that.
My other book is Dear Future Historians by Ra Reynolds.
Okay.
It's the lead singer of Enishkari. I own it. It is down there. It's okay. It's a lot of big things. A lot of his musings on the world and the situation we're in and conservation of the planet. But it's an okay book.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is yours The Very Hungry Caterpillar?
No. No, it should have been though. That would have been much better.
Taught you how to eat while you're on the island.
I mean, I'm not a big reader, so I've literally just written one of my answers as some sort of survival guide.
Nah, you're fine. You don't need it.
The other one though that I've written as an actual book, and it's not a particularly difficult read or a challenging read because I remember reading it at school, was Kensuke's Kingdom by Michael Morpurgo. And this book, I don't know why, it's always stuck with me. I think mostly because, like, for those who don't know, it's the story about this young boy who's on a yacht with his family sailing out at sea, and he gets washed overboard and ends up on a desert island. And the only other inhabitant of this island is a Japanese man who's a survivor of World War II. And he has been completely cut off from the world, so he has no idea what the state of the world is. I think there might even be an Archer episode based on this exact concept. But it's about them like establishing a language barrier with each other while they try and share views of each other's world. It's really interesting, actually.
Okay. A lot of your things to take onto a desert island are like all about isolation and desert islands.
Yeah. I want to be on my Todd.
Good. Okay.
And then your last thing, your random item.
My one item.
One item could be anything you want.
Speedboat.
To get off the island.
To get off the island.
All right, makes sense. I've written just the words, a big vial of anesthetic.
I don't need mine because there's loads of anesthetic on the mainland.
On the mainland. Yeah. The island's actually just like, the Isle of Man.
It's not even that far out. It's just that even when the tide's out, you could walk to it.
But
this is one night we've been here, and this is catastrophizing.
The reason I've written a big vial of anesthetic, though, is just purely because if I get something like a toothache and I don't have that, I'm throwing myself off a rock.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, I chose a speedboat. Yeah. When you originally pitched this to me, Tim, what did I say? You said 5 albums, 4 games, 3 movies, 2 books, and 1 random item of your choosing. And I said
5 albums, 4 games, 3 movies, 2 books, and a fleshlight. Got it. And with that, thank you so much for listening. Joe, anything to say to the audience?
Because I'm funny.
Brilliant.
Yes. It's been fun. Thanks, listener. Miss you.
Mwah. Mwah. Let us know what you'd take on a desert island.
Yeah, do. Tim, this comes out the 3rd day of Podmas.
What?
Podmas.
We're kicking off Podmas with Fleshlight chat.
I mean, yeah.
Fleshlight, go fuck yourself.
I love it. Is that the tagline?
No, but I can't take credit for that joke either.
Oh.
I think that was a Gus Sorolla joke.
Fleshlight, go fuck yourself. I like it. That's
a great line.
Good. Solid.
Yeah.
Not a solid fleshlight. That wouldn't be very fun.
No, that'd be like rocks.
You could make a rocky flashlight.
You could, and it would suck.
I wouldn't. That's bonus feature.
Part of the problem, yeah. All right, we'll see everyone in a week's time. In fact, join us tomorrow for Podmas stuff. I forget what's coming out, but
Podmas.
Joey, anything to say to the audience?
Happy Podmas. We love you, and take that, you bastards.
Take that, you bastards. We'll see you in a week's time and tomorrow. Bye.
Bye. Beep 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 bum 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 bum.